Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today we are going to drink a beer. Well, that was either a text or an email. Anyway, tonight we're going to drink a beer from Little Beasts. Little Beasts up in Whitby, Ontario. So I had 6 beers sent to me by Little Beasts. I believe it was 6. It was 5 or 6. I can't remember exact numbers. And I sat there and a whole bunch of them. There was an IPA. There was a Gold Ale. There was a couple Saisons. And I'm like, what the flip am I going to... You know what? Anyone that watches the channel knows, I swear. What the fuck am I going to drink? What am I going to... And you know what? I thought the one that interested me the most is the one I'm going to drink first. Because you know what? If I love this beer, it doesn't matter if the other ones are good. Where if I started with the other ones and I didn't like them, and then I got to this one, I might be, you know, a little... I might have a little trigger... it might be a little trigger shy to, you know, tell them that I really, really liked it. But I thought, hey, let's try this one first. So make sure there's no water left in my glass. Let's show you what we got. We got this. It's one of their small batch beers, so there is no label. However, they did have a label on it on Instagram. For those of you that don't know Little Beasts, go look them up on Instagram. Go look them up on Facebook. Some of the best label art I've seen in a long time. I really enjoy it. Them and Blood Brothers, both of those breweries have great label art. What do we have here? This is 6.5% alcohol, and this is Hey Jupiter, which is a cherry vanilla stout. I have a little problem, okay? Just bear with me. I like stouts. I like cherries. I like vanilla. And you put them all together, I get a little excited. Let's try it. Helga's chewing a bone over there. Boris is drinking water over there, probably spilling it everywhere out of his jowls because that's what he does. Now we don't want to pour it all in because we do need some for the BDU. Now for those of you that do not know anything about Little Beasts, Erin used to be a brewer at 5 Paddles. She was on our Ladies in Beer chat on BDU. Very knowledgeable woman, knows her beer very well. I seem to have, other than her weird love for Saisons, we seem to have a lot of the same love in beer. She is a tough mudder. I'm never going to be a tough mudder. Sorry, Erin, I don't run. I can lift super heavy things. I can throw heavy things. I don't flip and run, okay? So there we go. There's the beer. As I poured it, it had that little like reddish hue to it, which you'd expect from something with cherries in it, especially if you're using real cherries and not cherry extract. I'm assuming you guys were using real cherries, and it might be a bad assumption to make, but I'm assuming it because I know you, and you wouldn't cheap out. I know that. Anyway, slightly off-white. No, that's more mocha head. Beautiful little bubbles in it though. There's a nice snap. Listen to that. Hear that? Hear that snap, crackle, pop? The green Erin Go Bra. The Erin Go Bra flag is behind me. Son of Ireland, you know, Erin Go Bra. Anyway. So, there is an ever so slight cherry scent coming off of this, mixed with a robust roastiness and a little bit of chocolate. I'm not really picking up the vanilla, but I don't know if they used a vanilla extract. I don't know if they used just full-on vanilla pods. I don't know if they boiled with them. I don't know if they dry hopped with them. I don't know if they threw them in the whirlpool. I don't know what they did with it. I don't know how much they used. I don't know if it was Madagascar vanilla. I don't even know. I don't know enough to know that I don't know. Cheers, let's try this. More effervescent than I expected, but I think that lends to the beer. Beautiful, silky mouthfeel. Let's talk about the end first, okay? The end has a little tannic note to it. Little tannic note, a lot of coffee, a lot of earthiness. So that's the end of this. So the end of it works, the mouthfeel works. The effervescence a little higher than I expected, but I still think it works really well with everything else. Now let's try and get the middle. Let's go from the back to the front. back to the front. I shouldn't do that. I'm going to blow my back out. I'm too heavy for that shit. Even after losing 70 pounds. I wish the cartoon was here, because he would love this. It gives that sticky lips. It gives that sticky lips that he would love. That being said, doesn't taste as sweet as you would think with the sticky lips phenomenon going on. Just saying. How was I born Irish? Like, how am I Irish? I talk with my hands way too much. Even when I'm just, I know, now I'm just making it worse. I'm just making... The cherries aren't sour, but they're not overly sweet either. But they're there. They're right in the middle. And they mix amazingly well with this chocolate flavor, this roasted flavor, this coffee flavor, and just that earthiness and tannic taste on the back end. And the tannic taste, I'm going to think that you guys actually used real cherries. I'm going to think that just because it has that tannic taste. And if you didn't use real cherries, I have no fucking clue where that tannic taste is coming from. But it's there. It's just this like woody tannic taste at the back end. It's almost like there's a tongue depressor at the back of my throat, just this woody tannic taste, and I could see that coming from the skins of the cherries. Vanilla, not really picking it up. I'm going to try to pick it up, but now that I'm saying I'm going to try to pick it up, I might be just psychosomatically picking it up. But even though I'm not really tasting it, it doesn't matter because this beer is fucking beautiful. There is this sweetness at the very front of the tongue that could be a vanilla flavor. It could be the vanilla, but again, I don't know what they use to do it. I've personally brewed with vanilla pods. I've used them both in the boil and in the dry hopping. I find that you get a lot more. For me personally, I get a lot more vanilla flavor when I use them in the dry hopping scenario. When I throw them in the boil, you kind of get the smell a little bit, and you get a little bit of this weird bitterness to me. I'm not getting that. I don't know if they used vanilla extract, but knowing Aaron, I don't think they would be. And even if they were using vanilla extract, that smell would just pop more. So I don't know what they used for their vanilla. There is a sweetness at the forefront that is mixing with the chocolate flavor, that's mixing with the roasty flavor, that's mixing with the caramel. And I mean, it could be that vanilla, but I'm not going to say it's that vanilla because that would be me saying it's vanilla because of psychosomatically knowing it's in there. Psychosomatic and I can sing. Taste the cherries. Taste coffee. Taste chocolate. Taste a sweetness that could be vanilla. Taste an earthiness at the back end. Taste a beautiful tannic flavor at the back end that just mixes everything together. Very silky smooth. Smells great. Looks great. All in all, I think this beer is great. I think this being the first beer from this brewery I've had, that I love it. Personally, I wish the vanilla would stick out a little more, because I think if the vanilla stuck out a little bit more, it would cut down that roastiness just a little bit. But I mean, that might not be what Erin and her team want. The other owners and the other staff members and their family might really like that roastiness. I'm just speaking from my own heart. I would rather taste that vanilla just a little bit more, so that I knew it was vanilla, basically, because I'm pretty sure it is, but I don't know for sure if that's what I'm tasting. Then I hate when I don't know what I'm tasting. I hate it. But yeah, if anything, for me, that's all I would change at all. And other than that, I think this beer is perfect. I really do. I think this is a great beer to just sit down and drink all the time. It's a low enough ABV that you could drink it all the time. You could drink a couple bottles. I wouldn't say drink a couple pints and then drive home, because no, we don't condone that shit. But you know, this is something where you could drink a couple bottles and still not be drunk. You'd have a buzz going, but you wouldn't be drunk unless you're not a 300-pound albino. But that being said, lovely beer. I'm going to give it a 9.25 out of 10. It's my first beer from Little Beast, and I'm excited to try the others. Even if 4 of them are Saisons, I'm still excited to try them. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Little Beast, hey Jupiter. Bye-bye.